where the prices of domestic air tickets are skyrocketing, and if you are planning a trip from Bengaluru to Goa via Air India today, you will have to shell around 17,000 to 44,000 rupees. Not for business, but for the economy class. Some routes are seeing surge 4 to 5 times the usual cost, and this despite that Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia says that the airlines must be told to keep maximum prices within reasonable limits. Spot bookings have become a nightmare. Airlines are calling it surge pricing, putting the blame on the high demand, saying that the demand for the air travel is high due to the holiday season. My colleagues are joining me live right now. I'm joined by Ela over here in the national capital. I'm also joined by Thoya Jakshi, who's joining us from Bengaluru. Good morning to both of you. First, across to you, Ela. What is the situation on the ground? How are the people reacting? Because if it's a case of an emergency or a short notice travel, people will have to really pay an exorbitant amount of price for the tickets.
Well, absolutely. Talking about national capital Delhi, if someone is coming from Mumbai, they have to pay twice the price as the vacation seasons is right now going on. And I'm being joined by some people who are coming from Mumbai. Sir, सबसे पहला सवाल, क्या जो टिकट्स हैं वो पहले के मुकाबले महंगे हुए हैं और क्या किया जाना चाहिए, किस तरह से इसका सलूशन किया जाए?
कैसा है, देखो, मोदी सरकार ने अभी इसके ऊपर लगाम लगाना चाहिए। बहुत महंगाई बढ़ गई है, गैस के भाव बहुत बढ़ गए ले, रेलवे के टिकट्स, मेट्रो के टिकट्स, बिजली सब महंगाई आई है।
आप लोग मुंबई से दिल्ली आए हो तो पहले के मुकाबले कितना फ़र्क देखना पड़ा है?
15-20% का टिकट बढ़ गए ले,
15-20%
बढ़ गए ले।
जी मैम, कहाँ से आ रहे हो, कितने बजे की फ़्लाइट है?
हम मुंबई से दिल्ली आए हैं, 6 o'clock की फ़्लाइट थी। नाउ वी आर रीचिंग एंड वैसे रेट्स देखने जाए तो बहुत ही हाई है, मतलब 50% तो बढ़ ही गए हैं लास्ट ईयर से। तो हर कोई ट्रैवल करना चाहता है, प्लेन से फ्लाइट से कहीं आना जाना चाहता है, और सामान्य नागरिक जो है वो अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते हैं। तो गवर्नमेंट ने उनके लिए भी मतलब वो सोचना चाहिए, रेट्स कम कराने चाहिए ताकि हर कोई ट्रैवल कर सके।
Well, aviation industry is unregulated, and that is why the fare of the air tickets are surging up from 4 to 5% than usual. And I also being joined by some people who are traveling from Singapore. Ma'am, you are coming from international airport. Have you seen any kind of difference in the prices?
In here or the other place? Here. Yeah, much different. All prices are very high, not that easy to get it, including the fare price also.
Okay, so it is costlier than usual.
Costlier than usual. I used to come around here about 5 years, 3 years. Much different.
Okay, and what do you think what needs to be done by the government?
The government should look into it because the transport system is not that good. You want to get a transport, you have to wait for hours, And the fare of the transport is high too, unless you charter a cab or you charter a car, private cars. Other than that, not everybody can afford to get it, you see. So if you can't afford, you have to walk all the way up. And the transport is all way out, far, far away. And not so convenient for everybody. Not me alone. I'm only once a while coming here. What about the nation staying here? Most of the things are not available for them. Hospitals, clinics, school buses, cabbies, all those are not so convenient.
Well, absolutely, and as the people are rightly pointing out, not everyone could afford the air prices right now, which are surging like anything before, anything usual, 4 to 5% surge. If someone is coming from Mumbai to Delhi, the air tickets are around 20,000 rupees, and it is too costly for common people, common person to even afford or even to think to afford this kind of air prices, and that is why Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia has taken a meeting on Monday as well, talking to the airlines industry and saying that they should minimize the surge in the airfare prices, air tickets prices, and they should brought these prices to a level where a common man could afford them. Over to you, Samya.
Well, thank you, Ila, for getting us those details from Delhi. But let me also go across to my colleague, Thoya Jakshi, who's joining me from Bengaluru. Thoya Jakshi, what is the reaction of the people? Because this high prices of the tickets of the airlines are despite the government trying to make an intervention through the Civil Aviation Minister, where he has urged upon the airlines to try and cap the prices at a rational level.
Well, Samya, that's absolutely, that we can see that sudden, sudden hike of the airfare that's happening in the country, where you can see that there are prices that have gone high, like 20,000, 50,000 tickets, and because a common man who usually takes travel, who usually flies, that is causing a lot of trouble to the common man over here. And also, we also have a passenger over here. So please tell us from where are you going to fly, or you just flew down?
I just came down from Goa. Okay. It is found that airfares have gone, no doubt. But we thought that with the Vidaan scheme, we had a very big hope that a lot of airfares will be reasonably priced. But recently what we find is all the prices are going up, and it is becoming very much difficult for the common man to travel. The intention of the government was to have a better connectivity. That has happened, but with this it is becoming very difficult. So we need to, Airport Authority of India has to look into the matter and help the common man to give a good airfare prices, so that it will be very much helpful for everybody to travel in emergency cases, for some important works and all. It will be very much beneficial for everybody to do it.
Thank you. So this is how rightly, that the passengers are pointing out, and common man to commute to any other location from one place to another, because suddenly some emergency comes up and they have to fly. So due to this sudden hike of the airfares, that is causing a lot of trouble, and most of the common man cannot afford this. The rate of the ticket that is actually happening now. And also, like we also saw that Jyotiraditya Scindia, the Civil Aviation Minister, has also spoken to the airline company and also said that to make sure that they reduce the airfare, because most of the common man these days are taking the flights,
Right.
to travel from one state to
Absolutely,
another
Jakshi.
state.
It's a massive
So,
inconvenience for all the flyers who may have planned to travel either in emergency or in short notices. But now the skyrocketing prices of the tickets may make the passengers and the flyers rethink their decision and their travel plans. Well, thank you, Thoya Jakshi and Ila, for getting us those voices from the ground from Delhi and Bengaluru.